And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Schmidt. Going right side here, and that's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. The Texans at 12-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
Off the play fake. Schmidt. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Hughes. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Looking to throw. Pritchett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to go back
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. first down. It's Hughes.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Pritchett. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. To throw on third down. Schmidt. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Off play action. Schmidt. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Texans who came away with a victory. So they'll look to take the season series if they can win here in Houston.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Schmidt. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on second down. Schmidt. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Sisco.
He's at the 50. The 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably...
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. He's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Off the play fake. Schmidt. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Back to throw. Schmidt. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pritchett. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, Pritchett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a give, right side. It's Hughes. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 50
yards rushing for him now to this point.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 4th down, Pritchett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down. Hughes. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Pritchett. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Back to throw. Pritchett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. It's Hughes. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Looking to throw. Pritchett. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down. Pritchett, he finds his man, complete. That's Little. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pritchett, he's going to float this over the middle, deep. He's got a man, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Pritchett. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Pritchett. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. On first down, Pritchett. Now the ball comes loose, and the Texans scoop it. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the third quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Back to throw. Schmidt caught on the slant. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Well, last week was what's commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over...
This is intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists. And that is caught.
Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Texans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. An extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And the Jaguars send out their punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Off play action. Schmidt. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. On 4th down, Schmidt. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. Look at the big man rumble. 30. 10. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
They will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. To throw on 2nd down. Schmidt. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looked. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there. 49 yards.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on 1st down. Pritchett. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Pritchett. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Little.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 22. On 1st and 10, Pritchett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. On 1st down, Schmidt. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He finds his man, complete. It's Little. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Pritchett. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw a 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Schmidt. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to run now. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Looking to throw on second down. Schmidt eluding the pressure. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third? And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now he'll throw deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. To throw on second down, Schmidt. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receiver...
The big fella! Touchdown, Jaguars! A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
The point after is good. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Off play action. Schmidt. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those
He's got a man, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Looking to throw. Pritchett. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pritchett. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll look to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here's another interception. And the Texans come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is